settled. Karma finally got her. She's broke and begging for money. Video by Sensitive Society, man. Let's get straight to it.
Guys, it brings me no joy to report on someone else's bad finances. I am not Caleb
Hold on. Let me fix this. Okay, good.
Hammer. I'm not an expert. I'm not here to tell people how to budget unless it's horrible people that I feel deserve to be made fun of in
Facts.
these situations because they've done things a billion times worse. A few days ago, we took a look at Casey Tron and her giving up the money, right? She took the deal to avoid.
Hold on, let me zoom this out. Let me fix this. Good looks. Yo, thank you for that. Thank you for the gifts. Okay, is this better? Is it better like this? It's just gonna be gameplay. Yo, thank you for the gifts. Your name is backwards. I can't read your name, but thank you so much for that.
Going homeless. And a few days ago, we talked about denims and how she's going to fight
she's gonna follow. Frogan is gonna follow the same. She's gonna follow the same blueprint. She's gonna end up settling against Ethan Klein, and Ethan Klein is gonna make her say a whole bunch of shit that she don't want to say because. People are talking about Ethan Klein as this just horrible guy he's a multi-millionaire that's just bullying everybody into submission. I'm gonna keep it a buck. These bitches deserve that shit. Because they're coming up on here, they're talking crazy. They think they can say anything without any consequences, bro. They think they can do whatever. And I'm not gonna lie, bro. I feel like this whole like rage bait method, that shit needs to get patched, bro. If you piss the wrong person off, you should feel that shit.
Lawsuit and try to own Ethan.
No one likes Ethan, but those people suck too. Facts.
That video I said 2 down, 1 to go, and you saw the title, you saw the thumbnail. Yes, this video is about Frogan and a very weird crash out she had, and I'm not gonna lie, I found this pretty funny. And some people might say, well, since that's kind of mean, this could be you. No, it wouldn't. First of all, I wouldn't be this stupid with money or stealing content or fighting a lawsuit and begging for money. Believe it or not, I have some morals, very little morals, but I still have them. And so this will never happen to me. So that's why.
Yeah, I feel like, bro, if the writing is on the wall, like, I don't give a fuck. I'm working that job, gang. I'm gonna keep it a buck. If shit ever get tough, I'm getting me a little overnight job and I'm thugging that shit out. I'm trying to tell you, I don't give a fuck.
Point and laugh and be like, you deserve it. So this just came out and it says Frogan gets emotional talking about how difficult streaming has been for her in recent months. Now, to give you guys a little context and before we play the video because it is hilarious, Frogan lived in Michigan, Detroit, and she moved to LA to pursue her dreams to be
overnight? Here's why I will work overnight, right? One, I used to work overnight security. I worked that shit for years. That is the #1 time where you can work and nobody will bother you. You feel me? So if you want to just chill and you want to be able to, you want to be able to chill and not have people bother you, you want to be able to be on your laptop, you want to be able to edit, you can do that. A lot of other jobs you can't.
Influencer.
And then I would, here's what I would do. I would work at night. I would, if I could edit and work on my computer, I would do it. And then I would stream in the morning.
People do, right? I guess I would include myself in that conversation. The thing is, I never flew out to a different city to try to make it.
And then you talking about you moving to LA. Bro, oh my God. Every freaking influencer, you don't need to move to LA, bro. You don't need to. This isn't like the Vine era. This isn't the vlog era where bro, back in the day, back in like, when was Logan Paul vlogging? Like, 2012 to like 2017, you needed to be in LA, right? Even if you were like a rapper, a YouTuber, whatever the fuck, if you went to LA and you went to Melrose, oh yeah, you were gonna blow the fuck up because everybody was doing that shit. It was an ecosystem. Yeah, being in LA Aiden, what's good, bro? Being in LA is important, right? Being in LA is important, and you can work and you can. Let me say that again because I fucked that up. Being in LA has benefits. That's what I meant to say. Being in LA has benefits. You can go to events, you can network with people, you can talk to people, you can build bonds and connections, and you never know who knows who. I talk to some people who live in LA. They're like, gang, you're a likable guy. If you went down to fucking Rodeo Drive and you just talked to one of these fucking billionaires, they might fucking invest $1 million into you. You never know. That's how crazy that shit is. But you think you're the only person doing that? LA is overpopulated. That shit is overpopulated, is expensive as fuck. The taxes are really high. The people are fake. It's very cutthroat. To be honest, bro, if you are a streamer, gang, especially if you're a reaction streamer or a political streamer, you're sitting in front of a camera and yapping for hours at a time. You don't need to be anywhere. That's what I like about this shit. I don't need to be nowhere. I could be in, exactly, I could go to Miami. I could go anywhere, bro. It don't matter.
Especially if I could live stream from legitimately my home or anywhere in the entire fucking planet.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
Could be in Dubai, I could be in Japan.
I wouldn't be in Dubai. Japan would be lit. Dubai, no. Shit. Why y'all think I live where I live now?
Be in Europe, and I could still
Europe
work
would be
from
lit.
there, right?
Spain?
I'm not an actor. I'm not a musician. I don't need to move to LA to make it or
Exactly.
to try and make it. Unlike Frogan, who moved and then started begging for rent money. And we all know she's a Sun Piker's waiting room number 3. The first 2 are Caseytron, Denims, and then Frogan.
And Mike from PA.
That's her role in this universe. In case you guys forgot, yeah, this woman moved across the country.
Punk, why you moved to AZ? Because that shit is cheap. You get it looks like California, but it's not California. It's just the only thing is it just gets hot as shit in the summer. Other than that, chill.
Country to pursue being an influencer, decided to go to a place that is so much more expensive than Detroit just to drown in debt and not make any money. Oh my god, there's so many things I want to say. I want to keep yapping, but before we get into it though, if you could drop a like and subscribe to the channel, that would be hugely appreciated. That could be my
how many viewers does she have? Because if you're not making money doing this shit, that means you have no viewers. I'm gonna be honest. Twitch tracker. Because if you're relying on subs, you have to be a smaller streamer. If you're partnered, you should be making money off ads. Dude, she has 92 viewers. 83. You're not making shit. The majority of money that streamers make, the biggest place where streamers make their money from is ads, not subs. Y'all know that, right? So you have 83 viewers. You're not really going to see a real return unless you got like 1,000. If you have 83 viewers, why the fuck would you go to LA? That is a horrible, you put yourself in a horrible position. You're asking to drown.
Christmas gift, you subscribing and dropping a like, sharing this video. Anyways, enough yapping.
You don't be running ads for real, because I don't have people in here like that. Shout out to everybody that's in here. You count and you matter, but it's not gonna matter. Why would I spam you with ads? You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Yo, Zaire, thank you for the raid, bro.
Let's just get right into it.
And Twitch streaming sucks. I fucking hate it. It's been bad for a few months.
Oh my god, Twitch streamer sucks. I hate it. You want me to play you a song on the world in my little violin? We do not give a fuck, bitch. We don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Go clock in. Go get a job. I know you're scared of a job. I know I said the J slur. I'm sorry. But if times ever get tough, go get a job. You have 80-something viewers. What are you talking about? This is entitlement. She's entitled. You're expecting, look, oh my god, Twitch streaming sucks. It's like you automatically expected that it was gonna work out. Nothing in this industry is guaranteed to you. You have to fight, and everybody who made it, bro, unless they got to put on, they fought and they clawed. They fought and they clawed to get to where they at. It was some nights for anybody. You can ask anybody that made it. Yo, was there nights where it felt like you weren't going to make it? Hell yes, they're going to tell you that. It was some sleepless nights. Damn, sometimes I thought I was about to give up. I was this close to giving up, and then this thing happened, and it just so happened that it led me here. And you talking about, this shit just sucks, then quit. If the going gets tough, you get tougher. That's how this shit works, bro. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but just have fun with it. Like, if you have fun with it,
Right.
It doesn't matter. Forget about the money, just have fun.
It's my job, though.
And this is what people are, bro. You doing this shit because it's the hot thing. You're not doing this shit because you genuinely want to do it. And that's the problem, bro. You don't enjoy this shit. If you don't do some shit that you enjoy, you're going to feel miserable. Maybe this shit is not for you. You should go find some shit that's for you.
I have to focus on the fucking money.
I know you do, but that's unfortunately, like, you can't control the money. You can only control the content. You know,
Well, I got my nails done.
like, you can't control how many people.
I want to say a few
I
things.
have to get my nails done. That's a need. That's not a want. Like, what?
I think as a content creator, I kind of know this subject. All right, listen, Frogan, I'm going to give you the hard reality. You are not a good influencer. You just...
Unc, would you date a girl who
can't
don't work? Of course I would. What the fuck? Yes, I would. Bro, I'm not going to lie. There's this girl at my coffee shop. She's overly bad. Oh, my God. She'd be saying, hey. I'm like, hi. And then I just, like, go about my day. She need to go to Kick. She would never. She's one of those people that got, like, that fake moral fucking high ground that think they're too good for shit. She wouldn't do that shit. Bro, if you're crying, shoot then. Okay, so then I shoot and I break. I shoot my shot and that shit don't go in. Brick. And now I go to this coffee shop every day and it's going to be awkward and she's going to tell everybody, oh my God, girl, this dusty, crusty ass motherfucker asked me out and I said no, bitch. What the fuck? Then every time I go in there, I'm not going to be the guy that goes and gets a fucking latte when I iced latte when I walk in. I'm going to be that creepy guy that missed a shot. Hell no. See, that's the problem, bro. You be mistaken attention. You think just because a girl gives you a tidbit of attention, oh, she overly going. You gooned out. You're gooning. Stop gooning, bro. Yo, Jay Not Funny, thank you for the follow.
Do it. You don't even know what your niche is or your place. And this giant chessboard, you don't upload. You rarely stream. And when you
Hold on. Is he dropping game? Run that back. Sorry.
Influencer. You can't do it. You don't even know what your niche is or your place. And this giant chessboard, you don't upload. You rarely stream. And when you stream, you talk about the lamest things possible. Legitimately, no one gives a fuck about Frogan. Okay? Sad, but true. Second of all, when she's like, well, it's been bad and I hate it. I gotta work because it's my job. You do know that you could get 2 jobs. Believe it or not, there's people out there that have 2 or 3 jobs that are hustling, and I respect those people because they gotta eat. True. And if they don't gotta eat, they gotta do it for their family. So, Frogan, you do know you could work at Burger King and you could also do Twitch, right? I've said this before. I'll say it here.
Burger King is correct. Whopper. I did not say Burger King. Whopper.
Yet again, there is nothing wrong with getting a normal job. I'm not going to point and laugh and be like, haha, you flip burgers. No, of course not. I think that's ridiculous to shame someone for working. Like, come on. Especially when you come from a place of privilege. Like, yeah, you're a fucking YouTuber. What the fuck do you know? And y'all and anyone that says that would be right. But it's like, if you can't cut it as a Twitch streamer, then how about you focus on making sure you don't go homeless and get a job, whether that's Burger
she might be kind of homeless on some iShow speed
or Target or whatever it might be. I believe she has a title. She actually graduated from university, so it's not like she's gonna have to.
What, bro? She has a degree? You have a degree and you worried about paying the bills? Go get a job. What? You have a degree and you have a degree? That sounds even more entitled. Guys, I don't want to go work this job that I went to school for 4 years. You could go and get a job and make a livable wage. And you talking about you don't want it. Wow. That's crazy.
I don't know, clean bathrooms or anything. Which, once again, there's nothing wrong with that. If there's a job and it pays you well or it pays you enough to survive, I will never shame anyone for that. Not the point of this, but it's the entitlement for me. I'm someone that believes that the world doesn't owe you anything, right? You gotta work for it. No one owes you shit. You gotta go and get it. Whatever the goal or the objective might be, no one deserves anything. You know what I mean? I don't deserve your money. I don't deserve a million subscribers. I don't deserve a multi-billion-dollar mansion. It's about putting in the work and hustling and being smart with your money, right? So when I hear Twitch streamers or influencers being like, I deserve...
Funk, you think a Honda's a good first car at 17? Yes.
A million views because my videos are so good. According to who? Or I deserve 20,000 live viewers because I defend his son. You are literally the shittiest live streamer I have ever seen, and I have tuned in to a Frogan stream.
And here's the thing, bro. Here's the thing about live streaming. This is the new hottest thing. Everybody's trying to do it. Everybody's gunning. It's only a few top spots, man. It's only a few top spots. It's a new live streamer every single day. It's somebody that's streaming and they're putting in what? They put in 2 to 3 hours every day. Then they get off and then they edit their clips and they're doing this shit working jobs. They're doing this shit while going to school. They got multiple things going on, bro. Do you see what I'm saying? it's not just you. Somebody's gunning for your spot, bro. So what are you gonna do? You gonna sit there and feel entitled to it, or you gonna be like the person that's working towards it? And I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm so thankful that this shit happened because it makes me happy. Because there's some times where I'm not gonna lie, I do feel like, oh my God, you know what I mean? Like I feel like, damn, I should be here and I should be there. But no, nothing is guaranteed for anybody. Everybody had to work for what they have. So when I hear shit like this, it makes me like, damn, I should never even fix my mouth to have an expectation for shit. I should just be showing up every single day. Could I be doing more? You damn right. But it's videos like this that's like, damn, it's easy to get lost in the fucking sauce. And you can end up like that if you don't remind yourself about this shit. You have to remind yourself this. You know, I don't ever want to be like this. You know, it's sometimes I feel like, damn, I did all this and this shit didn't pan out. Okay, so what you gonna do about it now, bro? You know? I came to the realization, bro, there will never be another you. You will not exist in another timeline. You will never be another person. You are you, and that's it. There's never gonna be another you. So why not just be the best you? That's some shit that I really thought of. I'm not gonna be this person. I can't be this person. I'm me. So let me be me. That's the way that I think about this shit now. It's like, bro, I have to just be the best me, you know? And before, like, I was working hard, right, to get to this point here. But imagine if I worked harder. I'd probably be way further. If you ask me, Nizzy, are you working 100% to get to where you want? No, I'm not. And I can actually say that and be honest about that. I'm not going to be one of these people that's going to be fucking entitled and say, oh, I'm putting in what? No. So if you're not putting in 100%, you need to do what you have to do to get to 100%. So if you're not putting 100%, you shouldn't be expecting shit. It doesn't matter who you know or whatever. If you're not putting in the work, if you don't grind, you don't shine. So shut that ass up. Why don't you put the music? Because I'm recording this for YouTube.
Every now and then just to see what the fuck it even is about. It's legitimately the
it's
most
like, this is a wake-up call, bro.
Earth. I'd rather do anything else but watch that. Pen in the Bible, I'd rather watch paint dry in slow motion than to ever watch a Frogan live stream ever again. You know, I don't feel bad for you. You are a grown-ass individual. You're in your 20s, and you tried it out, and it clearly didn't work. Now, you can go and get a real job. I don't know if it's that simple. Or how about this? You can do two. Before we keep playing the video, just a little fun fact. Before YouTube took off, I used to go to university.
Why'd I delete my old YouTube? Long story.
And come back and do YouTube, right?
Bro, I remember 2021, I used to work at Amazon. 2021, I would work at Amazon. I would get up at like 9 a.m., get ready. You had to be at the facility by like 10 something. You had to go do the car checks, make sure everything was good. Then we went to the facility, loaded up the vans, went on our route, right? Doing 10-hour days. So really, that's a 10-hour route. So that shit's really taking you 11 to 12 hours because you got to come back and, you know, you feel me? So you got to do all that. So really, I'm working like 12-hour days every single day, and I'm waking up and I'm hating my life because every single day is I'm waking up, going to work, coming home, and doing the same shit. So there was points where like back in 2020 and 2021, I would work, and here's the thing. I would come home, I would make reaction videos, right, to music videos. I would edit them bitches, and then I would post them, and I'll go to sleep, and I'll wake up, and I'll do the same shit every single day, and I would record those videos, and I would act fake hype when I was tired of shit. So, yeah. Everybody has to grind. You have to. To get stuff off the ground, it requires real work.
University, it was full-time, right? And it was far away from where I lived at the time. So it was going to university and then coming back to make YouTube videos. And that's homework and projects on top of the work you gotta do. So you could do both things at the same time, Frogan. Until one thing takes off, then you can drop the other. But you can't drop the other without the first thing, which is Twitch streaming for you, taking off. It's just common sense. It's like, I will never drop out of university if I only had 10,000 subscribers. Or even 100,000. Not even a quarter of a million would I drop out. But there's people that do that and it pays off, but most of the time it completely falls flat on its face within the year or two.
I feel like you gotta take risks.
Risky gamble, but if you
speaking of work, good night, bro. All right, Langston, have a good night.
Play
bro.
it right, it could work.
Take it easy, bro.
Frogan went about it in all the worst ways possible, and she's surprised no one's tuning in to the garbage she's putting out. Wow, I put out shit and no one's watching. I'm not even funny, nor entertaining, nor charismatic. Wow, I'm shocked. No one wants to see a 400-pound
that's called character development. That's when you need to start getting in the lab.
woman talk about nothing. Well, besides wanting to make a cake out of 9/11. Yeah, I mean, these crocodile tears ain't working for me, boo.
That's
They're
a
just
horrible
not.
personality.
It's my job, though. I have to focus on the fucking money.
I know you do. But
I mean, the lights is on. The computer's on. Why are you crying? Work.
unfortunately, like, you can't control the money. You can only control the content. You know, like, you can't control how much money people give you. That's not going to be something you can control. You can just control.
Bro,
how
I'm not
much
gonna
money
lie,
you
bro.
have and then
People watch streams to escape their fucking shitty ass life, and you over here crying. Boo hoo. Wipe them fucking tears and get to clip farming. Oh my god. That was horrible. That was horrible.
hopefully the money will come. You know.
I mean, you could just put out good content. I
Oh
don't know.
my
That's
God.
just a
You got
an
any
option.
advice for me? Don't be lazy like her and put in real work.
Just a suggestion. You know, how about you put out good
Who is
shit?
she,
and people
Hassan's
might
moderator?
watch. People might not, but I guarantee you, whatever else you decide to upload would be a million times better than the stuff you're putting out. And it does not help that you're incredibly annoying and incredibly unlikable, and you say the most vile, disgusting shit.
Yeah,
and
and then you talking about, and then you're just saying a bunch of shit to turn people off. Like, why the fuck would somebody watch that?
laugh and then you cry when you get backlash for it. It's like, you honestly deserve this. And I know that I said a few minutes ago that no one deserves anything. Well, I switch it to this person right here deserves their downfall. I don't feel bad, honestly.
I mean, she was never up.
Like, if she has to quit her job, well, this online job, to get a real job, I think that's the best option. That's not me even hating. I think for the sake of your mental health, right?
I mean,
and your
if you have no choice, what are you gonna do? Just how many times can you cry on stream before people just stop watching you? That's not gonna stop the bills. That's not gonna stop the bills from getting paid. You know what I mean?
financial stability,
Bills gotta get paid.
You should quit Twitch, or at least do it part-time, and go get a real job that pays the bills. Because begging for money and having a little rent bar on the bottom right corner, legitimately asking people and
I didn't even peep. She had a rent bar. What are we, 820? All right, let me go back. Wait, she had a rent bar? Say you swear to God. I didn't even peep that. I don't see rent. I don't see that. Guys, can we get to this sub goal so I can pay my bills? Thank you. All right, guys, we went ahead and hit the grocery the rent bill. Now we got to do groceries. Yeah, my groceries is only $1,000 a month. But you guys already raised $5,000 for my high-rise apartment. Yeah, I know that, but like that's the bare minimum. Like, how am I supposed to? Yeah, we didn't even get into the light bill. We didn't get into my clothes funds. My nails are not gonna do themselves. Chop chop. We haven't gotten a sub in 2 minutes, guys. Oh my God.
mental health, right, and your financial, the pace right corner,
All right, let's go.
legitimately asking people and begging people to give you money so you could pay this month's rent is embarrassing. That's one
Like, what do you mean you don't have $5? What person doesn't have $5?
of the things I will never do. There's a lot of things that I'll do, but not that one. I think that's just
I mean, I'm
way
not gonna lie. I think it's time she just find you a trick. If you don't want to work, if you a girl, you shouldn't be complaining about shit. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my God, you mean to tell me? Come on, you could find a trick. Come on, bro. What? Man, if I was a girl, man, hey, I'll start that OnlyFans. I'll start some shit, feet pages or something. Like, what are we talking
too
about?
low, even for me.
Get you a fake boy, get you a little boyfriend or something who can pay your bills.
So no, I don't feel bad for Frogan here. Like, womp womp, clap if you care that Frogan's going homeless, because I don't.
I guess.
No. It's like, when, honestly, like, you can't.
I mean, I feel bad, but it's like, this is a situation that you're gonna have to like work to get out of.
Control it. If people are hurting right now, it's not a great time for anyone
Why does
to, like,
Nizzy look like Wendy? I do not look like
be
Wendy.
giving, discretionary funds. So if you just have fun, like, you're gonna make money. Like, do
And she Muslim begging for bread? I don't think there's a correlation with that.
your fun stuff.
I feel like she's
like-
faking it. No, bro. 100. Let's do the math. 189 subs, right? 189 times $2.50 because Twitch is taking half. She ain't got no 70/30. This is sub money. This is sub money. She's got 89 viewers. She's not getting money off ads. Where's the money coming in from? I would be stressing about the bills too.
When I see you, I was just fucking with you, but I really do like when you do like silly stuff. You're really funny at that stuff. Like the Joker thing.
Me when I'm lying. I don't think there's anyone on planet Earth that's alive that's ever said, you know what? The Frogan chick, she's pretty funny. I gotta give her some of my money. I mean, if Frogan is funny, dude, that makes me the fucking greatest comedian of all time by those standards. Like, come the fuck
right,
on.
no bullshit. Really we are funny.
Cap.
The Joker thing that we did together, that was hilarious.
Hassan, I need it. I'm gonna homeless. I mean, how are you a Hassan mod? Don't hit me with the fucking Pokimane. You're not funny. Oh my god. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. How are you a Hassan moderator? You're sitting up in the chat typing based? And you're not getting paid. What are you talking about? Pokimane is my goal.
If you do Joker.
Shit, at least Pokimane be rage baiting. At least she's getting paid.
Nobody wants you back.
Why are we watching this?
Finish your fucking YouTube video first before you come back to stream.
I got yelled at today by my editor. He was gonna text you. He was so mad at me. I was like, I'm sorry.
Why?
I got really yelled at. Like I got fucking. He threatened to quit.
Why?
Why am I watching this part?
He was like, if I have to edit this one more time, I'm fucking stopping. And I was like, I'm so...
You know what? I think I know exactly how these people behave and operate. And I have no idea who's on the phone, nor do I really care. But let me use Frogan and that guy.
Oh, I think I know what he's going to say. He's going to say that he enables her behavior so that she says dumb shit.
As an example, they're literally nobodies, all right? They have zero online presence.
Unc, would you crack that? Absolutely not. I'm not gonna lie. I would rather go into I'd rather become a Shaolin monk and practice semen retention and use that to wield my chi and start learning how to airbend and shit before I ever bust a nut in that. And I'm not trying to be rude, but you asked me a question, and I'm going to be honest.
Since no one knows them outside of their little sympathetic circle. The reason why, and I'm just going to be brutally honest here.
I was fucked up with me saying that. I'm sorry. I did too much for the clip. She's a nice girl, but I wouldn't do that.
The reason why a lot of people don't succeed, and the reason why these people aren't succeeding and they're fucking bitching and moaning that, oh my god, I can't fucking work online, I might have to get a real job. You should. The reason why this happens is because, here comes the bombshell, they don't put in the work. They upload once per month and they think that's good enough when it's not. There's only probably 20 to 30 creators on YouTube that are, I guess, decently sized. They can get away with uploading once per month. Frogan is not one of those people because when she uploads, she gets like 1,000 views and that's if she's lucky. It's a lack of passion. It's a lack of consistency. And how do I know this?
Damn, well, he's ripping her to shreds. I'm not gonna lie, he's right though. I can't complain about it. I'm thinking about some shit. I can't complain about shit.
Fucking YouTuber. I've been doing this shit for 4 to 5 years. I've been around. I know how this shit works. I know what happens when you upload a lot, like 20 to 30 videos per month. And I know what happens when you upload 10 to 20 videos per month. I'm saying this as someone that has the knowledge on how all of this shit works out, right? I'm not claiming to be an expert, but I'm just saying it's your lack of consistency and your lack of passion that's killing your ability to make money online, right? That's just the truth. These are the type of people that take fucking weeks to make a shitty video that no one would fucking watch, all right? Just to put things into perspective. And if that's your passion project, great, but does that pay the bills? No. I mean, no, it does not. And this is a perfect example of that. And if you guys follow me on Twitter, which if you don't, you should, link in the description. To all the people that follow me on Twitter, you saw my response. I said, let me scroll down a bit. I just had me watching this and I just put Naruto laughing because that was literally me. I'm like, this is the funniest shit ever. Any psychologist that is watching me, would you diagnose me as a psychopath for laughing at this?
Nah, because she's one of those people that nobody will really feel bad for it.
Unemployed YouTuber WestJet says the DoorDash drivers in her area are crying right now. I honestly do believe Frogan unironically held the Uber Eats / DoorDash community alive just with their orders alone, because I know that she does not cook. She legitimately orders 90% of
how does he know this?
the food. And when you factor in California tax and, you know,
Oh, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. If you crying about money and you're DoorDashing, gang, I did DoorDash for years. They tax all of the food. The food prices is up. You better, even if you go and buy food at groceries, bro, you gotta be smart with how you in this economy. You gotta be smart with how you buy your groceries, bro. Come on, bro.
You got a tip.
Can't be ordering
it's
food
fucking
every
America,
day.
and you get a tip for whatever reason. Your $20 fucking Taco Bell order just went to $30. Frog woman should return to the swamp where she came from. All right, bro. I didn't realize she made enough from streaming to not have a second job. You know what? Now I'm thinking, how the fuck did Frogan survive for so long off streaming? I mean, we all know that Hassan Piker isn't going to donate. That guy didn't even donate to Denims or Caseytron's legal fund, despite saying that he would, but he never did.
Crazy.
I mean, once again, if you saw my videos about this, you know the Lord.
Champagne socialist.
If you will. I'm actually curious about Frogan's Twitch stats. I gotta look into this. All right, here we go.
You already looked at that shit.
Peak
Bro,
viewers,
you can't make no money off this.
400. I'm guessing this is of all time, right? Average viewers about 90.
No, that was in that period, in that 7-day period, bro. You're not gonna make, if you're gonna make money off ads, you have to have like 1,000 people if you really want to see bread. You know what I mean? And it's just not a smart idea, bro, to especially only have all your eggs in one basket on a platform that isn't gonna push you. That's a horrible idea. Twitch doesn't push its creators. The meta on Twitch is you literally have to go be everywhere else, right? And then you gotta pull everyone here. Everyone that's in this chat right now, I had to work to get you to come here. Do you know what I mean? And then, this is why collaboration is so important. When you collaborate with somebody, you basically trying to take whatever viewership they have and they're trying to take from you, which is, it's a good thing. It's a mutually beneficial thing. So you're constantly having to hustle, bro. Why would you be solely on a platform that isn't pushing you? That's stupid.
4? Is this right? 0 active subs? That can't be right, right? All time, almost 2,000 subs, which not bad, right?
I mean, that's not bad.
Really does show you that anyone could get an audience. Okay, here we have the all-time stats, actually. So she somehow peaked at 20,000 viewers. Is that correct?
How did she had to have got a raid. Had to get a Hassan raid.
That can't be right. Maybe this was during a Hassan raid, but 20,000 live viewers seems bought it. It seems fucking
Gang, that's
insane.
look, it's, you can see the things right here. She probably got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. She probably got a few raids.
20,000 live viewers seems bought it.
It's just a handful.
It seems fucking insane. I'm like, I don't know how
I
Twitch
found you
works,
randomly
but I'm
capped.
assuming, you know, if you've been doing this since 2018, 2019, or even since 2020, you would have been able to save a pretty handsome amount of money. Maybe not retiring money, but, you know, enough fucking money to not fucking cry on stream. And
If I got 20,000 people on stream, I'm spamming ads. Fuck you mean? I'm not getting off.
Yourself and be like,
I
need
found you
another
on my
job
own. I
because
regret it.
this
Come on
one
now,
ain't
Unc.
cutting it. Mind you, those nails are gonna be $200 plus. Guys, I'm broke, but I still have money to do my nails. Welcome back, Frogan. It has the fucking Subway cap.
damn.
Hey, I will take no disrespect to Subway workers. Subway fucking rules. I love Subway, and it's highly
No, that shit is butt.
underrated. Put the fries in the bag. Like, genuine question: does anyone feel bad about Frogan?
No.
And this
I don't. I'm gonna skip a little bit because this is dragging.
everyone's favorite finance amigo, Caleb Hammer, responded
Aw,
to Frogan,
shit.
which I didn't expect. And he just says, you're formally invited on financial audit.
Oh, he's gonna cook her. You know her finances is not in order. Wait, $200 for nails? You're doing your nails when you can't even pay your bills and you're crying on stream?
I would pay money to see that. Like, if he put that behind the paywall,
I don't spam
I
ads.
would pay like $2 to see Frogan go through it and just talk finances.
Unc, would you work again? If times ever get tough, I'm working. For sure. If times get tough, I'm door dashing and I'm working and I'm doing whatever the fuck I gotta do.
That would be content for money.
Do you think Twitch fell off a little bit? Yes.
And it's like, if she's acting like this prior to the lawsuit, imagine, I don't even want to think about it. This is low-key kind of sad, but imagine how fucked she's gonna get if she gets sued, if she doesn't settle, if she goes all the way to court and loses.
She's going to settle. If she goes out her way to not settle, she's gonna be cooked. That's it. That's a death sentence. She's going to settle, and then Ethan is going to make her say a bunch of shit, and she's going to make the formal apology and go live, and he's going to talk about it, and then guess what? They're going to move on. And guess what? They're still going to do reactions where they don't offer any type of commentary, and they're just going to sit there and be bland and boring, and they're just going to continue to do that.
At that point, just leave the country. Run away.
Damn.
There's a McDonald's she can work at and probably make more. True, you can probably.
Yo, did y'all see that application post of McDonald's doing $28 an hour? $28 an hour at McDonald's?
More fucking money if you go to
Shit.
Wendy's, Jack in the Box. Fuck it, you're in California. Work at In-N-Out. Try not to eat the burgers, but go work at In-N-Out. I hear the hourly wage is pretty fucking solid. And honestly, all joking and ha-has aside, it would honestly be much better than whatever the fuck she's making on Twitch. How much could she be making on Twitch? $1,000? That is legitimately nothing in California.
Damn.
In my opinion, you need between $7,000 to $12,000 per month.
Dishwashing? I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that would be pretty solid too.
Live pretty comfortably in California, and that is with you.
I mean, bro,
owning a
she
house.
could probably work for her apartment building. Well, she probably lives in a house. Just work for like an apartment building or some shit. Just go work at a desk.
Because
Or work at a restaurant,
you
be a
want to get a
slasher.
cool place, you want to be like all the cool kids. You need like $3,000 to $4,000 for the rent alone, if not a little more, and that's already half of your check.
Yeah, that's LA. Shit, why not just go home?
So you're fucked. So as a matter of fact, Frogan, just get a real job. It'll make you more than whatever you make on Twitch. You cannot be making more than.
And that's not even, bro. Her having a job doesn't even mean that she can't stream. Just work, get off work, get ready to stream, edit, go to sleep, wake up, do that shit all over again. It's not gonna be glamorous. The shit's gonna be ass. Trust me, I hate editing. I hate that shit too. It's not gonna be glamorous, but shit, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
$2,000 per month off donations.
Crazy,
alone.
bro. I'm telling you this right now. If shit ever gets tough, I will come on here and say, "Bitch, I got a job and I'm gonna do it." Bro, I think that thought, bro. If you don't think that thought doesn't cross my mind from time to time, like, damn, like if times ever do get tough, what would I do, bitch? I'm getting a fucking job. I'll work at a gym. I'll work at fucking I'll work at a fucking GNC. I'll work at security. I'll work at a fucking apartment building, office, whatever the fuck. I'll do whatever the fuck, bro. Shit, Amazon always hiring, DoorDash. Tismala got a fucking job. Come on, Tismala. He be eating the food. He be spending his money on food, but even he was working. 2 foods.
And if you do, that's nothing.
That's what I'm saying.
in
Working at a gym would be
California.
calm.
That's just gonna completely destroy you financially and mentally. And this person has a crazy idea that I've never thought about.
Just get a job and stream when you're off work. All right, man. Let's leave it at that, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, man. These entitled influencers must be stopped.